the Princess and the Faithful. Once upon a time there lived a princess who was too beautiful and kind to her subjects. The poets and artists were all in praise of her beauty, and their works were inspired by her. Once a charming prince from another kingdom came to meet the princess, and soon they became friends, and slowly they fell in love. Once he took her to woods to show her the most beautiful rose in the world, but as soon as she touched that rose, she went into a deep sleep. The prince cheated her and took away all her riches and ran away. The king sent his people in search of her daughter and finally found the sleeping daughter. The advisors told that princess will be awake only after the course of the poisonous rose ends. King was deeply worried about her fate. He announced that any charming prince who wishes to marry her has to come up to kingdom and wait for her to wake up. Many came to the kingdom to fetch the golden opportunity. But as days and months passed, they all went back. But a knight waited for her for 2 years. When she woke up, he told her the entire story, and she broke into tears to see his love for her. Princess was in full spirits again, and they got married soon and lived happily thereafter.
The second story.
Princess Naomi.
Once there lived a beautiful girl named Naomi, who was always troubled by her stepmother and 2 stepsisters. The royal ball was coming, and the prince decided to choose a princess from his kingdom. On the day, stepmother went to the place with her 2 daughters, wishing he would marry one of them. Naomi wished to go, but she had to do a lot of chores assigned by her stepmother. She hurriedly completed the chores, but later realized that she don't have any beautiful dress or accessories to wear. Suddenly a fairy godmother appeared before her, who granted her wishes of a beautiful dress, a pair of crystal heels, and accessories. She went to the ball, and Prince fell in love with her. As soon as he saw her, he decided that Princess Naomi will be his better half for the life.
Third story. 3 little princesses. 3 little princesses.
There lived 3 little princesses, Kimmy, Katie, and Kristen, with their parents in a manor.
There were butlers, maids, cooks, and lots of people to serve them, but both parents and kids were very humble and were really kind to all of them. Once parents had to leave to their grandmother's place because she was ill. Parents arranged their uncle to take care of the kids until they come back. The uncle was a terror and was very rude to everyone. He treated the cook, maid, and butler very badly and shouted at them for no reasons.
Kids were sad about seeing this and decided to teach him a lesson. They did some cooking in the kitchen, helped butler with his chores, and maid in cleaning. Seeing what the princesses were doing, Uncle was ashamed of himself. He realized his mistake and behaved well and kind to others thereafter.
Fourth story.
The princess and the bricklayer. The princess and the bricklayer. Once there lived a princess called Maggie, who fell in love with a bricklayer, Kevin. She was tall, beautiful, and kind, and he was dark, tall, and was never angry. She fell in love with his attitude and announced her love to the whole kingdom except her father, who will be very angry. Kevin also loved her, but didn't have the courage to tell his love to her, as he thought that he was unfit for her. One day the princess invited Kevin to the palace and told her love for him in front of her father, and they kissed each other. He was very angry at them and screamed at them. Later, the princess explained her love for him and told him that everyone is equal. King later realized their love for each other and let them live together.